Hello my fellow nerds, my name is Jamie and I'm just trying to live my best nerd life. Now I'm just going to come out and say it. I think that ASPHALT 9 for the Nintendo Switch isn't that bad. Okay, fine, it is free to play and it's filled to the brim with things like microtransactions and like cars that you unlock by collecting things and timers and all this kind of stuff. But hear me out, like, it's not like so obscenely in your face. So you have like 6 tanks of gas for your car, which means that you can drive in a race 6 times and then you can't use that car for a bit. I quite like that because I'm a person with limited amount of time on this earth and unfortunately I can't play games all day. So sometimes I just need a game where I can jump in for a few minutes, kind of zoom about on a track for a bit and then go and do something else. So this is absolutely perfect for someone like me. I've been playing for a couple of hours now and I have in no way, shape or form had any urge to buy anything. And I don't want to and I won't in the future. Because I don't need to. So I don't spend like $1.99 here, $1.99 there, all that kind of stuff. But you can spend money and buy cars in the game, and it will eventually probably turn out to be like a full price game. And honestly, it kind of reminds me of Burnout. Like when I was growing up, Burnout on the PSP was absolutely fantastic. I absolutely adored that game. You could drive around, smash other cars, flip over, all that kind of stuff. A really cool action, arcadey racing game. And this emulates that perfectly. Well, actually, I say perfectly. There are a few things that I don't like about the game. For example, there's this weird like 360 spin that you can do, which is I mean, the whole game is ridiculous in itself, but this is just like you just spin 360 and you can knock other cars off and all that kind of stuff. But like there are times when like I get stuck, like I'll maybe hit a barrier or like hit a moving pedestrian car and it'll just like freak out and lose precious time and all my opponents will like zoom past. Something like that I don't like. Burnout was very polished, and this isn't so much. And another thing that I don't like compared to Burnout is the fact that you can't just ram your opponents off the road. Like in Burnout, you could be like zooming along and you could literally nudge them and they'd go shooting off into like the barrier, total, complete annihilation, and that was so satisfying. Like, it was just so satisfying. In this, you can't really do that. You can total the vehicle, you can ram into them, but it's just not as like nuanced. I don't know how to explain it. It's just not as nuanced and satisfying as Burnout. But I mean, for a free game, you know, it's what it is, I guess. I'm not a big fan of like meticulous kind of realistic racing and all that kind of stuff. I like arcade racing, like Mario Kart, Crash Team Racing, those kind of things are fantastic. Love them to bits. But this is just slightly more realistic. You've got actual real cars. I'm not a big car fan, but it's nice to see the shiny cars. You can spin them around when they're in the showroom and have a look at them, zoom in, all that kind of stuff. And there's plenty of different modes. Like there's a story mode which is absolutely massive. I'm about 3% of the way through it and I've done probably 100 races. Like, it's massive. I mean, the races themselves aren't that big. They range from like 30 seconds to 3 minutes, something like that. So, you know, you get some time to breathe, put it that way. But yeah, there's plenty of options. Multiplayer, there's like daily challenges, daily events, plenty of ways to get the cards that you need to collect the cars. I'm actually enjoying that aspect. It's something like a long-term goal to look forward to plan ahead. It's nice. For me, it kind of relaxes me. I'm very much into relaxing when I'm playing games. I don't like too much of a challenge. Some challenge is fine, but not like pull out your hair kind of stuff. I just, you know, it's nice, chilled out. You can zoom around, have some fun. You can join a clan, which I have. Yeah, it's good fun, really. And for me, that is something important in a game. It's not perfect, it's a bit rough around the edges. You can definitely absolutely tell that it's a mobile port because the menu itself is like with a thumbstick, it's so uncontrollable. You don't really know where it's going to go. For sections where you've got to have a bit more finesse, like in the menu, like the path that you go on your career, it's really difficult to get to a certain point if it's off the main path. But yeah, I would recommend it for a free game, as long as you don't overdo it on the microtransactions. Even though it is kind of a mobile port and kind of riddled with mobile free-to-play kind of stuff, I don't actually think it's that bad. But you know what, if you do not agree with me, or if you do agree with me, any kind of opinion, pop it down in the comment section below and I'll try and reply best I can. And if you did enjoy this video, then by all means like, comment, subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you very much for your time.